Welcome back to another lecture class. In previous lecture, we discussed about Griffith's experiment of transformation. Means transformation is a principle in which any organism takes a foreign DNA, and Griffith experimented that in Streptococcus pneumonia, a capsulated bacteria. If you remember last class, I told you that type 2 are cells which are capsule-less were non-pathogenic, okay, and these non-pathogenic cells become pathogenic type 3S, which is a virulent cell that contains capsule. So this transformation was happening, and this was already shown by Griffith. But during that time the question was, what was the transforming agent? Either it was DNA, or it was RNA, or it was protein. By that time it was not known that what is the transforming agent, and this transforming agent is DNA. It was proved by Avery, MacLeod and McCarthy. So today we will go through the experiment conducted by Avery, MacLeod and McCarthy. DNA as the transforming agent, this was proved experimentally in 1944 by Oswald Overy, Colin MacLeod and M. McCarthy. These were the people who together performed the experiment, and they conducted this experiment and proved that DNA is the transforming agent, because by that time it was thought that protein is the main transforming agent behind the transformation. So how they conducted the experiment? See, that was very simple experiment. They simply took type 2R cells. Okay, now we have three main principles that may be the transforming agent. First one on higher priority was protein, second maybe DNA, and third one RNA. So if we have to prove that DNA is the transforming agent, and RNA is not the transforming agent, that simply means DNA is the transforming agent. So how did they experimentally proved? Simply, see, in lab this type 2R or 3R cells, 2, 3, these are the type specific cells based on the capsular antigen of the bacteria. See, so they grown these cells on blood agar medium, but before they culturing the cells into a petri plate, they simply added or precipitated the proteins by specific chemical treatment with chloroform and various enzymes. This experiment is very simple. A simple step. See, they took in last Griffith experiment, you shown that type 2R cells were converted to a type 3S cells when added with heat kill variety. Okay, so in first step, simply see, these are type 2R cells. Okay, and along with this type 2R cells, they added DNA extract from 3S cells. See, here was a point. They took DNA extract from 3S cells. By that time, anyone can argue that the macromolecule may contain some impurities of protein. Understand this point. DNA extract was taken from them by 3S cell, as they think that this can be the transforming agent. But many people can argue that DNA may contain some amount of protein. So what they also added? They also simply added precipitated proteins. By chemical treatment. Okay, this chemical treatment was done by precipitating the protein with chloroform and the capsular protein by various enzymes, just like trypsin, chymotrypsin, etc. So in the first step, they shown that the in Petri plate, when they grown, there was type 3S cells. Okay, type 3S cells were present. Simply means the transformation occurred. These 2S cells were converted by 3S cells. Clear? So now what they had done, they shown that transformation is happening. Now we have to prove that DNA is the transforming agent. So in next step, they simply, with these all remaining the constant, they simply added protease enzymes. And when they added protease, protease is an enzyme class that digests or degrades protein. Means if protein was the transforming principle, then when in next step we plate in blood agar media, we simply can't get 3S cells if protein was the transforming agent. But here, along with protease treatment, we again recover 3S cells from the Petri plate colonies. Okay, that simply eliminated proteins as a transforming agent, means protein is not the transforming agent. Okay, in next we have RNA as an agent. Here, along with that same steps, we added an enzyme known as RNase that degrade ribonucleic acid. So again, when RNase treatment was done, the same result was observed, that type 3S cells were recovered from the Petri plate colonies. Means here also we eliminated RNA as a genetic material. Okay. Now in last step, they added DNase enzyme. DNase is a class of enzyme that degrade deoxyribonucleic acid. But astonishingly, when they treated this whole culture with DNase enzyme that degrade deoxyribonucleic acid, no type 3S colony was seen. Okay, means here no transformation occurred. That simply proved that DNA is the transforming agent. This was very simple experiment that conducted by Avery, MacLeod and McCarthy. Okay, and this experiment proved that DNA was the transforming agent, and this experiment also proved that the DNA is the genetic element present in Streptococci pneumonia, because this was a breakthrough experiment during that time when people were more convinced on proteins as compared to DNA as a genetic element. In next class, we will study about DNA as a genetic material experimental proof given by scientists Hartsey and Chase. Remember, this experiment only proves that DNA as a transforming agent, as well as DNA is the genetic material in bacteria Streptococci pneumonia. Okay, and this precipitation whole this work was done by the purification processes during tie specific anti-sera that was present that time. As I told you previously, many people argue that during that time the purification methods were not so very convenient, so there may be some macromolecular protein complexes present. That's why they had to take various enzymes. What enzymes were with? RNase for degradation of ribonucleic acid, okay, protease for degrading proteins, and DNase for degrading DNA. Simple. The material that is responsible for transformation, if that is destroyed, then no transformation would occur. And what we have seen in the case of DNase treatment, no transformation occurred, means simply that indicates that DNA is the genetic material. Okay, that's all for today. In next lecture, we will study about the Hershey and Chase experiment. Thank you.